with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. This your boy Music 101, the street reporter, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into it. Florida mom of 4 was fatally shot and killed by her ex-boyfriend 6 days after reporting him to the police.
Survivors of domestic violence are told to speak up, document everything. But for one Belle Glade mother, even that wasn't enough. Tonight, we're uncovering how her death fits into a larger deadly pattern and why advocates say the system is still falling short. CBS 12's Katie Benty joins us live in the newsroom with that story. Katie?
Liz, Shantay Butts told deputies she was being stalked. She had the video, she filed reports, and just days later, she was shot dead in her home. Shantay Butts was a mother of 4, shot and killed inside her Belle Glade home last week. Deputies say it was her son who called 911. The man accused of murdering her, Little Mac Williams, her ex, and the father of her children. Investigators say he also shot her current boyfriend who survived. Court records reveal a decade of abuse across multiple relationships. In 2024, Williams broke into Butts' home, choked her, and took her phone. He was convicted, ordered to stay away, but he came back.
Please leave.
She posted this video to Facebook of what appears to be Williams waiting at her job.
Please leave my job. I have to go.
She told deputies he later stole her gun. Then there's this, a log showing Williams on her doorbell camera more than 20 times in one night.
If law enforcement's being called, something's, going on. There's something major that's happened.
On July 5th, deputies issued a warrant for stalking, but he wasn't arrested. 6 days later, she was dead.
The homicide rate is high, especially when someone's trying to leave that abusive situation. That's when they're at the highest risk.
Advocates say survivors often do everything right and still don't make it out.
Safety planning, escape planning, all that's happening right from the minute that we get that phone call.
July 1st, she posted a video where her ex, Little Mac Williams, showed up at her job with the caption that says, "This cat this good."
Wow. Please leave. Please leave. I am not okay with this. Please leave my job. I have to go.
She went on to comment, "I don't want you, sir." Talking about, wow, boy, bye. She posted another video and said, "Cry me a river."
And I give it a talking face stuff and shit. I don't give a fuck. Wah, wah, wah. Cry me a river, cry me a river, lady.
She went on to say, "I ain't do all that when he had them funky boots on the ground a couple weeks ago. Long haired bastard." Then someone responded and said, "They be thinking this shit cute until it's not." Then July 9th, just 2 days before she was shot and killed, she posted on Facebook, "At some point, you gotta let people go before they destroy you as a person." Now, when her death hit the internet, people that was familiar with her and her baby daddy situation started saying she was provoking him. And her sister posted a video and said, "I'ma just sit this right here for all y'all delusional folks. It may have seemed one way on the outside, but none of you knew how many times she begged him to just leave her alone. None of you knew how many times she was forced back into something she didn't want out of fear for her life. On top of the police saying, oh, that's a civil matter, neither one of them was perfect. But before I let y'all uckers drag my sister like she provoked him, it would be a cold day in hell."
Don't touch me, little man. Move, get back. Come on, man. Get back. Move, bro. Move, get back. Get back. No, I'm not. Get back. Please move from my car, bro. Move, little man. Please move.
Oh, you on that?
Move, little man. Move, get my door, please. Get my door.
All right.
Shantay's sister will also make a post and say, "Fun fact about my sister, she was a widow. Her husband died protecting his best friend from domestic violence 5 years prior to her passing from domestic violence. I'm gonna miss you, little sis." Now, unlike majority of the DV cases I have seen on the internet, I must say, Shantay really did her part by constantly calling the police and putting him in jail every time he came around. But I can honestly say the police failed her. Let me shed a little light on the history of how many times she tried to get help. Deputies with the Palm Beach County Sheriff Office responded to a home in Belgrade after the victim, Shantay Butts, reported an altercation with the father of her child, Little Mac Williams. According to court records, Butts told deputy Williams showed up at her home and forced his way inside. She said he placed her in a chokehold and proceeded to kick her multiple times. Butts reportedly told deputies she could not breathe and almost lost consciousness. Court records show Butts told deputies she tried to call 911, but Williams took her phone and ran from the scene when her daughter saw him. Williams was arrested and charged with domestic battery by strangulation, felony battery, tampering with a witness, victim, or informant, simple battery, and deprivation of 911. However, Williams pleaded guilty to domestic violence, battery by strangulation, felony battery, and tampering with a witness, victim, or informant. He was sentenced to 157 days in jail and ordered not to contact Butts. October 12th, 2024, Williams was arrested for violating a no contact order after Butts reported Williams would not stop trying to call her. A witness also told deputies they saw Williams banging on the door to Butts' house. November 6, 2024, according to court records, Williams was arrested after Butts called 911 to report Williams broke into her home and stole her cell phone. Butts said he began to fight her for it and pushed her to the ground. The felony charge of domestic battery was later changed to misdemeanor. Williams pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 66 days in jail. On July 5th, 2025, PVCSO responded to an aggravated stalking call for service. Court records show the victim, Butts, told deputies Williams showed up at her home on July 2nd, 2025 and began to bang on her bedroom window. She stated that Williams asked if she was missing her firearm and that he wanted to come inside. She refused to let Williams inside her residence and told him to leave. Butts said Williams came back to her house on July 4th and was banging on her doors and windows. She told deputies she was afraid, so she contacted law enforcement, since Williams had already strangled her in July of 2024. According to the court records, Butts said she and her son left while law enforcement was still in the area, headed to Clewiston. She told deputies not long after she left for Clewiston that her Blink doorbell camera notified her that Williams had entered her home. She called law enforcement and relayed the information, since Williams does not live in the home. Butts reportedly told deputies she stayed in Clewiston at a hotel because she was afraid to go home. According to court records, Butts said she arrived at work later that night and was informed by several people that Williams was standing by the front gates looking inside the community. She stated that she went outside and saw Williams standing directly across the street. Butts said she began receiving private number calls to her cell phone, and when she answered, she stated Williams told her that he was going to do something to her company at her house. According to the proper call statement, Butts called law enforcement to the scene and was told that there was nothing they could do for her since it was a public area. She said she did not go home at all, fearing that Williams was waiting for her at her residence. The next day, on July 5th, Butts said she received several Blink doorbell camera notifications that Williams was at her front door, messing with her camera. Later that day, she said she finally went to her residence to grab something before heading back to work. And when she came back out a short time later, she observed Williams running towards her, yelling. Butts told deputies she was scared Williams would try to kill her, so she ran to her vehicle passenger side door and jumped in. Locking all the doors, windows, she said Williams began to bang on the windows, so she jumped in the driver's seat and reversed the vehicle. When Williams then stood in front of her car, she sped off, almost hitting him. But said she drove straight to her job and called 911, which is when deputies issued a warrant for Williams' arrest and he was charged with aggravated stalking. July 11th, 2025, just about 6 days after the incident took place, Butts was found shot to death and Williams was arrested. According to proper call statement, Butts' children were home at the time of the shooting and her son was the person that called 911. This story is about a young lady that was screaming for help. And 911, the people that are supposed to protect us, failed her. There's no way this guy was let out on these streets again and again and again. A repeated offender of the same crimes that go all the way back to 2012. I just skipped over those because it had nothing to do with her. But his charges of domestic violence, stalking, goes all the way back to 2012. This is crazy and an unfortunate situation. Prayers go out to her family, man, and the kids and everybody that was affected by her loss. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me.
Promo alert, promo alert, promo alert. Today is your boy Big Clip. He just dropped the album called The Flop Tape. And when I tell you he the biggest Cliff you know, he a dog. He got tracks like Juggin' and Finesse for the Trappers. And another track called Hard Out Here. Big Cliff singing it all. From niggas hitting licks to bees sucking D. Make sure y'all subscribe to his YouTube channel. The link will be down in the description. Hey, look, y'all don't want to miss out. He got a little bit of something for everybody on this one right here, man. This one here, I ain't gonna lie, I think it's a banger, gang.
I'm jugging and finessing, I'm jugging and finessing, I'm jugging and finessing. You know I gotta make the measures. I'm jugging, I'm finessing all the lows. Fuck them shows, I'm on the road, in and on with them lows. I'm Big Cliff, bitch, I'm home. Where the fuck is my throne? I'm jugging and finessing, I'm jugging and finessing.
Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching.
Promo alert. If you need promo, DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on my YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on my YouTube, $70 for 6 promo videos on my YouTube, and $130 for 12 promo videos on my YouTube channel. Make sure y'all tap in and get that promo if you want to win.
Charleston White, Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and the ultimate.
If I step, I'm the leader of this 8 shit.